something very serious happened in Guinea, and most people outside Africa are not paying attention to what it could truly mean. Just hours before Guineans were set to go to the polls to choose their next president, gunfire echoed through the suburbs of Conakry. Armed men were confronted, shots were exchanged, and by morning, Guinea's security forces announced that a dangerous group had been completely neutralized. This was not a random police incident. This was a security operation linked directly to the future of a nation standing at a political crossroads. And right after this introduction, we are going to play the short video clip that shows what really happened on the ground. Because once you understand the timing, the location, and what Guinea is transitioning into, you will realize why this moment matters far beyond Conakry.
Guinea is not just any country. It is a nation that has been walking through a delicate transition since September 2021, when the military took over power after removing the previous civilian government. Since then, the country has been under a transitional administration led by General Mamadi Doumbouya. For 4 years, Guineans have waited. They have endured uncertainty, reforms, negotiations, delays, and political tension, all for this one defining moment: the return to a constitutional, elected presidency. That is why Sunday's election is not just a vote. It is a turning point. And that is what makes the events that unfolded on Saturday deeply significant. According to Guinea's Internal Security Command, a joint force made up of police, military, and customs officers, intelligence services detected the presence of an armed group hiding inside a residential compound in the outskirts of Conakry. This was not an accidental discovery. Officials say they had credible information that the group was preparing actions that could seriously threaten public order and national stability. In simple terms, this was viewed as a direct risk to the election itself. Security forces moved quickly. A targeted operation was launched in the Sanfonia area, roughly 15 kilometers from the heart of Conakry. What followed was not peaceful. Residents reported hearing sustained gunfire late Friday night and into the early hours of Saturday morning. The sound of shots rang through a quiet neighborhood. Nearby homes were struck. Even a mosque still under construction showed visible bullet impacts on its walls. By daylight, the operation had ended. Authorities announced that the group had been fully neutralized and that individuals connected to the operation were arrested after several exchanges of gunfire. While official details remain limited, the message was clear: the threat had been eliminated. The timing of this operation is what truly raises its importance. This happened less than 24 hours before Guineans were set to choose their president from 9 candidates, including the transitional leader himself, General Mamadi Doumbouya. Any serious disruption at this moment could have plunged the country into chaos. It could have delayed the vote. It could have created fear. It could have destabilized an already fragile political process. Instead, Guinea's security apparatus moved fast to secure the capital and preserve the electoral process. This moment reveals something deeper about where Guinea stands today. The country is not simply voting. It is testing whether its institutions, its security services, and its political system are strong enough to protect national stability during a sensitive democratic transition. What happened in Sanfonia is a reminder that transitions are never just political. They are also security battles. They are struggles to protect peace, protect institutions, and protect the right of ordinary citizens to decide their future without intimidation or disruption. Guinea's story reflects a wider African reality. Many nations rebuilding their political systems must also guard against hidden forces that seek to exploit uncertainty. This operation sends a message that Guinea intends to defend its transition, its sovereignty, and its democratic process.
Guinea stands at a turning point in its history, and moments like this show that the path forward is not just about casting ballots, it is about protecting peace, stability, and national dignity. As Africa continues its journey of renewal and self-determination, what happens in Guinea deserves our attention, our understanding, and our respect, because when one African nation strengthens its stability, it strengthens the continent as a whole. If you believe in African unity, peaceful transitions, and strong sovereign institutions, gently tap the like button so this message can reach more people across the continent and beyond. And share your thoughts in the comments. What do you believe this moment means for Guinea's future? Until next time, stay informed, stay grounded, and always stand with Africa is